Let's welcome on board Ajit Mishra, the SVP at Research of Religare Broking. And Ajit, thanks so much for joining us on the show. My first question to you is just that, of course, what we've seen today has been on the back of very positive ceasefire news coming in. But the kind of moves we've seen today, do you believe that this is only on the back of the fundamental news flow we've seen? Or do you believe that this was a much needed run-up that the market needed after a few days of being subdued in terms of movement that we've seen in the market? And also how sustainable is this move looking like to you?
Yeah, good evening. So, yes, it's been almost 3 weeks that we were seeing that index was hovering in a range. But the good part is that, despite all this, challenges, be it on the domestic front due to the geopolitical tension and global front due to this tariff-related news and all, markets were somewhat, holding very strongly throughout this period. In fact, the last trading session on Friday, it was slightly subdued with the decline in the banking. Apart from that, if you'll see, it was more of like, time-wise correction that we were seeing in the market. So this kind of, move or the beginning of the week after this news of de-escalation of geopolitical tension between India and Pakistan, plus the favorable, development on the US-China trade deal, that indicates that the recovery which we were seeing earlier, market has resumed the trend after this brief pause. Plus, we have not seen any major negative surprises on the earning fronts also. In fact, if you see that the banking and financials, they are doing exceptionally well. And in today's session, it was the highlight was IT, which was sitting on the sidelines for quite some time. So considering all these factors means it's a broad-based participation. We have stability on the global front, the uneasiness which was indicated by India VIX, that has come down substantially. So this indicates that this move is likely to sustain further. And as Nifty has crossed the previous hurdle around 28 or 4850 kind of area, 25,200 is something that Nifty is likely to take next. And the resistance, which was earlier around 24,400, 600 zone, that should act as a support now.
All right, so those are the levels to watch out as far as the benchmark indices are concerned. But Ajit, tell us, you said that this is a broad-based rally that we saw today, but there will be sectors that will be taking the lead if, if going ahead, if you see the rally continuing. What are these sectors that you're betting on the charts? What are the sectors that you see doing better now?
Right. So, see, we were seeing earlier that banking and financials, they were leading from the front. Others were sitting on the sidelines, and on the rotational basis, we were seeing some participation. After today's move, I believe that the other rate sensitive like auto, reality, we may see, selective recovery in this space also. Other than that, IT, after this strong surge, we might see a breather for a day or two, but possibility of further extension of this move is high. So I feel barring a couple of sectors like media, which is sitting on the sidelines, and select PSUs, majority of the sectors are participating. So the focus should be more on stock selection within the sector instead of any particular sector per se, and identify the stocks which are showing relatively higher strength.
So those are the sectors you're liking. Thanks for that view, Ajit. But before we let you go, also share with us some stock-specific recommendations. What are you liking at the moment?
Right. So basis this, anticipation that auto should do well now. So Ashok Leyland, Maruti, these are some of the names from the auto basket wherein we see fresh traction and possibility of sustained up move from here on. So 245 is what we are eyeing in the near future in Ashok Leyland. So with stop at 224, one can accumulate Ashok Leyland. Then we have stock from the FMCG basket, Marico, which is leading from the front despite all this, mixed trend within the FMCG basket. Marico is trading closer to its record highs, and we expect this momentum to further strengthen. 770 is what we are eyeing in Marico. With stop at 724, one can accumulate Marico as well.
All right, so these were the two picks, Ajit, that you gave us, Ashok Leyland and Marico going ahead. Thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us with your recommendations and your word on the market. But